we call our first finalist here on stage?
First off, we have Mr. International Philippines, City of Santo Tomas, Batangas.
Hello to you, candidate number 9.
Good evening, everyone.
Are you ready to answer the question for your final statement?
Yes, I am.
Whenever you're ready.
Here's your question.
So for us to reiterate the question for the final statement of our fine gentlemen right here, they will only have to answer the question, what will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
Good evening, everyone. The thing that will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines is because I am the one who will guide them to healing and enlightenment. I will strive to uplift them, fostering hope and a positive change. And by that, we can turn personal struggles into stories of resilience and growth, illuminating paths of purpose and the faith for many. That's what makes me a man of true peace, with progress, purpose, and passion. And I'm all doing this para sa Pilipinas.
What a great answer. Initially it counted 3 P's: progress, passion, and purpose. And then he added another P, which is Pilipinas. So congratulations to you.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Cebu City.
How are you feeling, Cebu City?
I'm very excited to answer the question, even though I know that I already have a crown right now.
For your question, what will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
For a moment. Sir Amir, I think this would be the one that will make me cry right now, this answer. So, what will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines is, it's because of my life story. I've been a student athlete for 15 years from now. So I strive hard to get into what I am right now, to become a professional basketball player through hard work, sacrifice, and discipline. That's what makes me, my culture, the people in my hometown inspired about me, because in my place I made basketball clinics for free for me to teach them what the great values of an athlete is. So my story is an inspiration and transformation. Transformation because here in front of you standing a boy, from a boy to varsity player, to become a professional basketball player, and right now seeking for improvement to become better. That's why I am here right now, to have a purpose in life. That's why I joined pageantry. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Spoke like a true king. We are now ready to call in our next finalist, please.
Our next finalist is Mr. International Philippines, Rizal Province.
Candidate, Mr. Rizal Province, we also have just the same question. And we want to know, what can make you the most memorable Mr. International Philippines? Can you tell us? Can you also share that with the audience right now?
I have always doubted myself. But I will remember that day that I promised myself that I will make this journey memorable. And that is to join Mr. International Philippines. After many years, I thought I was not eligible enough to compete and I can no longer pursue my dreams because the fact that I'm nearly 30. But despite the challenges I faced, I know that I have to stand up for myself and believe on what I am capable of. And to fulfill this duty, may this be a reminder to everyone to never stop dreaming. You are never too old and never too young to reinvent yourself. After all, this story of never giving up will be a memorable story of Mr. International Philippines that will last a lifetime. Thank you.
Another mic drop moment. Mr. Rizal, thank you so much for that. Very calm. We are very full of substance.
Finalist
Our
number
next
4,
finalist.
Mr. International Philippines, Rosario Cavite.
Comedian, are you ready for your question? What will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
It's an honor and privilege and responsibility to be a memorable Mr. International Philippines. You should have these qualities: dedication, authenticity, and impact the young generation. Because by having these qualities, you will not only leave a mark, but you can create a legacy. A legacy which will uplift people to the better version of themselves and better version of their lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Shari.
Move on to our next candidate.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Bulacan.
Okay. Alright, Bulacan. You will recite your final statement to this question. What will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
I believe Mr. International Philippines 2024 must have a pleasing personality to do their task as a role model and inspiration to the youth. My father passed away 2 years ago, and that's the time I became the only man of the house. I learned to be strong, independent, and responsible individual. And I believe those qualities would help this organization to raise awareness for a certain causes, such as my advocacy, to promote mental health awareness. And I'm not only here to wear the crown, but to raise others high and to be a driving force of positivity. In that way, I can be the memorable Mr. International Philippines 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bulacan.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Cagayan Province.
Mr. Cagayan Province. Again, we have so many supporters here tonight. So, do you want to give them a quick thanks muna before you answer and before you provide them with your final statement?
Thank you to those people who come in here just to support me. To my friends and to my families, to my supporters, thank you very much.
Whenever you're ready, are you ready to recite your final statement to the question, what will make you the most memorable Mr. International Philippines?
Being 18 means representing the dreams and aspirations of my generation. My youthful energy and my optimism in serving the community are my own weapons, sharing that age is no barrier in making a meaningful impact in the global stage. I will be a memorable Mr. International Philippines because with or without a crown, with or without a competition, I am that young boy from the farthest end of the country who inspires people to dream bigger than their age. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm sure your supporters are truly proud of you. Next up,
Mr. International Philippines, Tanawan City, Batangas.
ready for your statement?
Yes.
Your question is, what will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
What will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines is my journey. From my humble beginning, my determination, and my dream to make a difference. Growing up, I never imagined myself joining pageantry like this because I wasn't used to facing large crowds. I entered this competition with nothing but determination and no experience at this field. Yet, here I am, standing strong and vying for the crown. This journey shows that lack of experience is no barriers to success. With a heart full of dream, perseverance, and the courage to step out of my comfort zone. I am here today fighting to create lasting memories. I believe that will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines. That will be all. Thank you.
Just in time to give his thanks to the audience.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Tanawan San Fernando, La Union.
Once again, you need to recite your final statement to this question. What will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
What will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines is my journey to represent La Union on national stage. Growing up, I am very shy and afraid to step on spotlight, but now I push myself to overcome this challenge. And I hope my story will inspire the next generation to start believing in yourself, because if you start believing in yourself, anything is possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your statement. Our next candidate is...
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Slater.
Mr. Layton, well, you know what? I only got one tip for you before you say and before you share with us your final statement. Don't forget to show them your true, authentic self. Is that okay?
Yes, for sure.
All right, whenever you're ready, what can make you the most memorable Mr. International Philippines?
I stand here tonight not just as a Mr. International Philippine candidate, but as a brother, an entertainer, and a healer. Being the first medical doctor to join in this platform, I carry with me huge responsibilities and huge challenges, not to only be of service, but to impact the lives of the people around me. My background allows me to advocate for important causes with passion and credibility, such as amplifying the accessible healthcare in our country. Because currently, we are to face the hard truth that healthcare is a privilege to those who can afford it, when it should be a basic human right for every Filipino. I am ready to take the challenge of a crown, not just to reign, but to be a purpose of being the change that I want to see in this world. Madamong masalamat kayo.
Thank you so much for that. Truly, healthcare is a basic human right. Congratulations for that.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Laguna.
How are you feeling, Laguna? I saw that you have a lot of supporters.
Pressure is on.
What should you say to your fans, supporters?
Thank you so much for supporting me. Unexpected na nandito yung family ko kasi sad. Family ko. Thank you.
Are you ready for your statement? What will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
I can be memorable by sharing my stories. You know what? I joined a lot of pageantry. Yes, I won.
but mostly I lost. And one day I realized that in order for us to become a better person, you should start to realign yourself. Embrace all the failures, hardship, and disappointments in life. And I do so. And I'm here in front of you, confidently ready to face all the challenges to become Mr. International Philippines 2024. And my advice to all people out there, even though it took so long to achieve your dreams, please never stop dreaming. Never stop on believing. Because one day, everything will be worth it. And the word soon will be replaced by the word finally. And tonight, this is my finally. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Mr. International Philippines, Sambale.
Again, Mr. Zambales, for this round, you have to recite your final statement to this question. What will make you a memorable Mr. International Philippines?
So the question goes, what will make me a memorable Mr. International Philippines? A lot of people think that you must have to do something outstanding or you have to stand out to be memorable. But for me, to be memorable, it requires integrity, responsibility, and to be a good cause of people. To be a great service to the people around you, especially those who is in need of help. As what Martin Luther King said, that everybody cannot be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. And that is the definition of greatness. And I am a servant. It is my core value, my inspiring story, and my big heart that is full of grace and love that will make me stand out. I will carry these aspects and traits. I will treasure them. The traits that my loving parents instilled in me. So I always believe that sharing my humble story will make a great impact on me, leaving a legacy as a distinctively memorable Mr. International Philippines 2024. Thank you.
Congratulations!
What a great answer.
Our last candidate truly did not waste his time while he was waiting